Chapter 13, Situationship. As morning sunlight drifts into your room, your eyes flutter open, the memory of yesterday's kiss lingering on your lips. I wish Blake was here so I could ask him about the kiss. Or, if he wanted, maybe kiss him again? Just a knock on your bedroom door, your heart jolts in your chest. I take it back. I can't let him see my bad head. Oh no, the legendary bad head. You get up, fix your hair, race against another knock at the door. You're almost ready, your best morning smile. You sprint over to the door and step outside. Rebecca? I hear you and Blake went out together yesterday. Yep, and it's MYOB. Maybe. Why are you asking? Over her shoulder, you catch Lino and Eve in the living room, both trying their hardest to look like they're just drinking coffee and not eavesdropping. You two were gone all day. When you came back, you both looked... Just tell me, Jody. We went for a climb. She doesn't really need to know the details. So you just keep them to yourself, but the furrow in her brow only deepens. Then why wouldn't he talk to me all last night? I know something happened between the two of you. You might be reading into this too much. Somehow I doubt that. She turns and storms away between a worried-looking Lino and Eve. Really, just a climb. Imagine if you went through all of this for just a climb. Please tell me that was a lie and not just a repeat of the past decade of your life. No, I lied. Blake and I totally kissed. It just was none of damn Rebecca's business. Oh, it's happening. It took you long enough. Oh god, oh my god. Tell me everything. So we were up on the cliff and it just happened. It was perfect, Lino. Everything I ever dreamed of it would be. Yes! Blake is so into you! But... No buts, Eve. It finally happened. There's always a but with the two of you. But... Oh no! The second it was over, he just said we should head back to the lodge and we haven't talked about it since. Well, that's not too bad for a bud. You still kissed. That means you're locked in. Your future's together is assured. Please. Blake's kissed plenty of other people, and that didn't necessarily turn into a thing. Yeah, because none of those were other people or Blake's destiny. All I'm saying is that until you hear otherwise, you and Blake might just be good friends who sometimes kiss. Nothing wrong with that. Except that's not what we want. Jody, you just need to go ask him what the kiss meant to him. I want to. But what if I come on too strong? He just broke up with Rebecca for pushing for something more serious. Maybe he's not ready for anything else. Maybe this was just a hot one-time make-out for him when when I've had my heart set on our pact. He let out a defeated sigh before Lino suddenly bolts Why don't you practice what you might say to Blake? Make sure you get it right. Like practice in the mirror? I can't maintain eye contact with myself while spilling out my heart. That's why you'll practice with the two of us. We can help you workshop that big smooch-defining question. I'm up for a little role play, especially if it saves us from more of Lino's will they, won't they commentary. Rehearse the combo with Lino. Fantastic. Let me channel my inner Blake. Eve rolls her eyes as Lino stands up and clears his throat before turning to you with a suave gray and one eyebrow raised. Hey, stranger. Hi? Wow, you look even more ravishing than usual this morning. Ravishing. I don't think I've ever heard Blake describe anything as ravishing. Is this really gonna help? Don't focus on your worries, focus on me. Gaze into my smoldering eyes. Oh boy. Jody, here you have a question about our juicy cliffside exploits. Please, my soulmate, my passion, my love, spill your heart. Maybe give her a chance to answer, Mr. Smolder. Jody, what did you want to ask Blake here? Blake. I want to know what yesterday meant to you. You don't know already? No, because you haven't said a word or even texted me since we got back. Well, then let me spell it out for you, my love. L is for the way I look at you. Oh my god. This is horrible. Oh my god, it is way too early for this shit. O is for the only person who can make me smile. Okay, you make me smile too, but Blake presses his finger to your lips, silencing you as he continues. V is for the vow we made all those years ago. E is for every day I've pined for you since then, my beloved Jody. I love a melodramatic confession as much as the next person, but do you realize that's not Blake's style? It's called roleplay. You're supposed to roll with it, Eve. Oh, my bad. I thought we were supposed to be helping Jody, not giving her false expectations. Okay, Miss Realism, what would you do differently? I'd show Jody that she can handle anything Blake throws at her. Should I be worried? It sounds like I should be worried. You just need to be ready for Blake to give you an answer you may not want to hear. Eve shoos Lino off of the metaphorical center stage and takes his place. Hey Jody, it's Blake. Other Blake, who has a very different vibe. Blake looks at you expectantly, and Lena gives you an encouraging nod, so you soldier on. So yesterday was fun, right? It was whatever. Whatever, Blake would never! Leno, could you give us a minute? You're so nosy. Leno grumpily crosses his arms as Blake grins. Finally some peace and quiet. Now, you wanted to chat about our little cliffside smooch, right? Yeah. Did it mean anything to you? It was a great time, that's for sure. But did you have any feelings about it, me? It was more of a heat of the moment kind of thing. I don't want you to think I'm looking for something serious. But we have such a strong connection. Hey, no arguments from me there. But I've been thinking about it, and I wouldn't mind adding some benefits to our friendship. Do you want to be friends with benefits? Yep. I mean all the benefits. Leno's jaw drops as Blake flashes you a grin. So what do you say, babe? You in? Blake, I want to be more than just benefits. I want the real deal. Ugh, we both know I'm not great at the real deal. At least not in the long term. It's better if we keep things simple. Just physical. God, there's no way Blake would be so ultimatey. So's you. My version was way more realistic than him declaring his undying love like some punch-drunk Prince Charming. Fine. We clearly both have our own biases. I'll call the voice of reason. With the flourish of a man presenting flowers to his lover, Leno whips out his phone. Felicia, my darling, we need your input on... No, the call dropped. Man, I have 0 bars in this cabin right now. As Leno starts wandering around the room, lifting his phone to the sky to find a signal, you and Eve laughed. Well, this was a little helpful. I feel less nervous, at least. We can coach you through different scenarios, sweetheart, but only the real Blake can give you an answer. I guess I should finally face him and hope he's somewhere in between you and Blake and Leno. Good luck, Jody. I know I've been a bit hard on you this trip, but for what it's worth, I think you have a real shot with him. Really? I don't even know if I think I have a shot. I've known Blake for over a decade, and even I can't tell how he feels. Nobody can read each other like that. That's why some of us actually talk about our feelings. Yep. One time Blake and I were commiserating over some recent breakups. I asked him what his perfect match would be like. Wait, you, Eve Jones, have had breakup woes? Yeah, don't be smug. It happens to even the best of us. As I was saying. Now, playing as Eve. A few years back, after one of the few breakups in your undeniably stellar dating life, Blake slides a shot glass across the bar top to you. Here, to all the hearts you'll break now that you're a free woman. And to your perfect match, wherever she might be. You clink your shot glasses together, knock them back. Liquor burns its way down your throat as Blake sighs. That might be my problem. Wherever it could be anywhere. Do you think I should start dating internally? Or internationally? That feels like a big leap. Well, I mean, you're expanding your reach to 8 billion people. I'm just saying. At least you increase your chances, I guess. Instead of expanding on your horizons across the 7 seas, why not hone in on what you're looking for locally? I had 2 of these shots before you got here, so you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific. What if we made a roadmap for our perfect matches? You want me to do a cartography with a broken heart and 3 shots of cheap whiskey in my stomach? I'm not talking about a literal map, just mapping out what you want in a perfect relationship. Like, I want someone who's good, giving, and game and bad, independent and flexible. We'll do independent and flexible. I'm not all about that. Oh, you need good gaming and bad. Everybody's good and bad if you really try, shit. Hell, there's classes and books for that. Someone fun, proactive, who will give me space to live my own life. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. So, I told you mine, now tell me yours. Blake drums his fingers against the shot glasses, expression growing thoughtful. I want someone I can talk to about anything and everything. Someone who can handle heavy talks, talk about nothing at all, joking, messing around. Blake, it's me! Look at that. They're like 2 peas in a pod or 2 bodies in a bed. No, I've had a few hookups and they never felt right for me. I need to know when something is real. I like a girl who stops to smell the flowers, finds happiness in the little things. Someone with a lot of love to give. I didn't realize you were such a romantic, Blake Marshall. Yes, guys like us do exist. He chuckles and shrugs. But more than anything else, she has to feel like when I'm with her, I'm home. Yeah, it's a nice feeling, let me tell you. Everything Blake said that night sounded like you, Judy. A little, but it could be a coincidence. That's a chance you're gonna have to take. And Blake did kiss you, remember? Don't give up just yet. Lino busts back into the room. Felicia says Jody should just be honest with Blake. She needs an answer. We never ever get to talk to her, I'm serious. Yeah, Lino, we already covered that. Oh, cool. Carry on then. You steel yourself and head off in search of Blake. You find him sitting on one of the walkways outside the cabin, staring blankly off in the woods. As you sit down beside him, he almost looks guilty. Hey there, stranger. Is everything okay? Rebecca's packing her things. Oh. That's too bad. I know you were excited to bring her on the trip. Yeah, but sometimes this is how things go. This trip has been a lot. Not just for Rebecca, I know you well enough to know when something's up, Ballard. For the first time, he glances around the tree line and looks right at you. Well, something's bothering you, what is it? You take a deep breath, say the words that have been circling in your head all morning. I can't stop thinking about the kiss. The words come out sounding much calmer than you feel. After a mental thank you to even Lino, you soldier on. And it's been kind of weird that we haven't talked about it. We usually talk about everything, and that we've never done that before. It was a first, that's for sure. Blake looks at you for a long moment. There's a bit of regret in his eyes, but as he goes on, you realize it's not about the kiss. And I'm sorry for not talking about it. That's on me. So why did you kiss me? Are you into me? I'll thought the kiss made that obvious. For the first time since you climbed back down Maiden's Peak, you feel a surge of hope. That's great, and feelings mutual, if that wasn't obvious. But what does that mean for us as friends? Do we have to decide that right now? Yeah, no, you take things slow. What do you mean? He slowly reaches for your hand, giving you time to pull away, but you let him grasp it, taking your hand in his. I'm excited to see where things go, now that something's changed. But I've always felt like it's better to let things progress naturally. See what feels right instead of scrambling to put ourselves into boxes. Could you be okay with that? I am so okay with that. Wherever we end up, this is the first step to getting there. I can live with that. And I don't want to push him too much too fast. Oh my god. A woman that doesn't want to push too fast to my... Wow. Do those even exist? I'm not taking a jab at anyone particular. Okay, so if you're taking this personal, I don't know what to tell you, because I don't know you personally if you're listening. There's not many women around who are like that, right? Everybody wants the commitment, they want the love, they want the this, they want the that, they want the bedroom, they want everything, right? The money, the car, the everything. And there's just other things in life besides now. Like, everybody treats it like they just made an order at McDonald's. And it's just nice to take things slow, steady, talk, casual. You know? And eventually, I mean, the guy just broke up with someone, right? So, yeah. You have no idea how happy I am to hear that. It gives you a warm smile, and some of the nervousness you were feeling earlier fades. But right now, I don't want to waste another second of this gorgeous day sitting around. Why don't we head out? Just the four of us. It'll be like good old days back in college. Meaning, no, Rebecca, you're not going to try and bring her along in the name of, I don't know, civility? I don't think she'd have much fun doing what I have planned. And now I see why. You start climbing an elaborate rope course that winds up a massive hill. Blake and you take the front, and Lino and Eve just behind you. Blake, when you said we were going ziplining, I didn't think we'd have to climb our way to the top. The key is not to look down and just keep on going. Come on, Lino, I know sloths that move faster than you. Blake glances over at you, grinning, and you wish her laugh as Lino slowly inches across a rope towards your platform. I'm not rushing to an untimely demise when I have a child on the way. So you can wait your turn behind the sloth butt. We're going to miss our zipline time at this pace. Jody, tell this man to keep moving. I should shake his fur. You got this, buddy. If you can dance in heels, you can do anything. I'm sorry, he danced in heels? When was the last time Lino was in heels? Freshman year drag show? And it was my finest hour. Get out of my way, ropes. Mama Marmalade is on the move. Invigorated, Lino makes it over to your platform with Eve not far behind him. There you go. Now stay behind me and I'll get your sloth butt to the top. Lino hesitantly follows Eve through the next part of the rope course while you and Blake cross a rope bridge together. Too bad Felicia's not here. This really does feel like a good old days. Yeah, I miss this. No pressure, games, or just your foot suddenly misses the next board and you start to slip. Ah! Jody. In an instant, Blake grabs your arm and pulls you safely into his embrace. Wow, you move fast. You know I have a harness, right? Yeah, but I wouldn't leave your life up to a harness. You alright? Great. Who doesn't like being caught by tall, dark, and handsome? The hint of a surprise in his eyes, and then it vanishes behind a playful smile. Tall, dark, and handsome. I've never seen one of those before. Your mirror must be broken. My mirror works just fine. I just see myself as tall, funny, and goofy looking. Wait. Who doesn't like being caught by a tall, funny, and goofy looking? Well, he smiles, and for the moment, you think he's about to go on. Felicia and I would have been done with this course already. Come on, you slowpokes. Move it! The two of you catch up to your friends, and you eventually reach the top of the rope course. Whoa. Look at that view. You mean the canyon to death we're supposed to sail over? Oh, whatever. It's not a canyon of death. Hello, welcome folks. I'm Chad, and I'm gonna set you up for the zip line down the mountain today. Chad, be honest with me. How many people have not survived the zip line? Well, it depends on what you measure. Body, livelihood, perfect record, pride and dignity, 50-50. That's no problem. Lena doesn't have much dignity left to lose. Oh, ouch. Now, do I have any couples who want to go down together, or are we all single and ready to dangle? Don't let me potentially die alone. Do couples course with me, please? Do I have to? I was looking forward to riding solo. Lino, you should face your fears. You've danced in heels, you've married the woman you love, and you're about to be a dad. You can do this. You're right. I faced my fears before and won. Singles course it is. Chad secures Lino into the harness and walks him to the edge of the platform. The color instantly drains from his face. Wait. I regret my... You, Eve, and Blake all push Lino off at the same time. Joy! I love the way he screams. Anyway, Chad, hook me up. Chad winks and does so. Then Eve pushes herself off the platform with a glee. Woo! Not gonna lie, I see why Lino and Felicia choose Eve to be the baby's godmother. Right, she totally steps up under pressure. Alright, so are you two following them down, or taking the couple's course? Us, a couple? We're just very close friends. Yeah, really close. Blake glances at you, and you could swear there's a hint of a smile around his lips, a little warmth in his voice, or maybe there's just a wishful thinking. But, I'm pretty sure Chad just wants to know how we'd like to go down the zip line. Oh. Save me the embarrassment and just throw me down the mountain. Grins playfully and nudges you in the side as you look over the treetops below. If you're nervous about ziplining alone, I could go with you. We can conquer our fears together. You feel your pulse quicken as you gaze into his eyes. Something crackles between you, almost like you're on that cliffside again. Not to interrupt, but this time with an audience named Chad. And a cat who wants to play with a ball right now while I'm trying to do this. But I could hook you two up on the course that branches off a chill stopping point if you want. Chill and secluded? Yeah, like with a little privacy for not couples, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Do the couple zipline. Whatever works for you, my buds. Chad straps you both in a tandem harness, which means the warm weight of Blake's body is pressed against yours. You feel your skin's flush with heat as Blake grins. Alright, hope neither of you has a fear of heights. My basic survival instincts are kicking in, but I'm otherwise good. You holding up okay? Luckily, I've lived a good life. If this is the end, I am at peace. As long as I'm with you, I'm at peace too. Right on, hope this view adds to your zen vibes. Thanks, Chad, as he pushes you and Blake off the ledge and you into the unknown. I'd do it. I have a fear of heights, but I'd do it. You know, if you're there with someone who's right. As you fly over the verdant treetops, you both gasp from a rush of exhilaration. Woo! Blake wraps his arms around you, holding you close against the firm planes of his body as you fly down the zipline. I feel like I'm flying. I've never felt so free before. The wind whips across your face as you get closer to the ground, and eventually you land on a small platform among the trees. Blake unclips the harness and returns you to the familiar comfort of solid ground. You walk over to a nearby stream, taking in the nature around you. Chad wasn't selling it short. This place is practically out of a pictogram story. Not to mention quiet. It's pretty different from our scream-filled journey to get here. Who knew Fallen could take so much energy? I need a quiet place to relax right now. Yeah, would you like to take my cat with you so I can relax for 5 minutes? Maybe relax and freshen up. I think I hit a bug on the way down. Blake lifts his shirt overhead and your eyes tracking up his firm abs, flexed chest, broad shoulders. Your heart skips a beat as its muscles flex to toss his shirt aside. Bro, you hit a bug, man. Come on. What? How big was the bug? Why do you need to take off your shirt? Come on, man. It's a bug. Is it? You taking this time so I can get a look? He slowly turns to meet your gaze, flashing you into mischievous grin, before he wades into the stream. Need to wash off that one bug. Yep, he definitely was. Come on, the water's great. You quickly pull off your top, toss the fabric aside, and walk towards the stream. Wade in seductively. How does that look? Seriously, how does it look? You slowly wade in the water, letting it slide up your ankles, your thighs, and your hips. You can feel him watching each step, his gaze making your skin tingle despite the cool water surrounding you. Like what you see? Maybe. We're supposed to be taking things slow. The two of you stand there for a long moment, smiling at each other as the water laps around you. He takes a step closer. So we're both here in the stream. Yep. Holy shit, he is me. I can't. Captain Obvious, hi, how are you? With nobody around for miles. Yep, nope. Steps closer and your heart skips a beat. You take one step of your own to meet him. Agreed. Anything you want to do about that? No, I'm good. He answers by leaning down and pressing his lips to yours, his warmth overpowering the chill of the water around you. I've been wanting to do that all day. Well, if you've been waiting for so long, there's no reason to just stop at one. He smiles before leaning in for a second kiss, his hand slipping around down to your waist before pulling you flush against his body. Taking things slow, it's doing great. You let yourself relax against him and focus on the warmth of his hands as they slide up your back, droplets of water trailing down in their wake. His fingers press into you, pushing you closer against his chest as he deepens the kiss. You want to kiss him for hours, maybe forever, but eventually you pull apart, both of you breathless, and Blake clears his throat. As much as I'd like to keep doing that, Lino might send a search party if we don't show up soon. Good point. I guess that we should be responsible and find our friends. In just 1 second. He pulls you in for one more passionate kiss. My souvenir for the road. You smile as his hand slowly slides down to yours, and when you lace your fingers through his, he smiles back. Shall we? The two of you walk to the bank hand in hand, get dressed, and head to where Lino and Eve's course ended. And there you're greeted by... Oh, you made it! How's the flight, my buds? Chad, how did you get down here so goddamn quick? Chad? We have the same reaction. This is his twin brother, Brad. I think from heights, man. So I stay down here and my bro stays up there. But it looks like you both fare better than your other friend. A queasy-looking Lino staggers out from behind a tree. Man, when will the world stop spinning? Eve looks suspiciously back and forth between you and Blake before tapping Lino. Brad said you might have taken an alternate route. Were you two up to something? Could you be any more subtle? What? No. Why would you think? And you're both a bit wet. Having an afternoon dip, did we? That's none of your business. We're just wondering why our beloved friend's shirt is inside out. That's because of reasons that don't really matter right now. Blake walks up and puts his arm around you. Give Ballard a break. The zipline left both of us a little dizzy. His gaze flickers down to your lips for a second, and you have a feeling it's not the zipline that got his head spinning. Classic Blake swooping in to Jody's rescue, just like old times. I would say exactly like old times. Blake winks at you as Lino leads the way back towards the lodge, and you feel a surge of giddy warmth in your chest. But that's not a bad thing if it means I have a shot with Blake. Give it 5 minutes and Rebecca back at the cabin as you get ready for your bed. Your thoughts keep drifting to Blake. Could be the start of a happily ever after. It Blake's up for more than just kissing and gorgeous streams. A knock on your door rakes you out of your thoughts. You open it to see... Hey there, stranger. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a couple hours, you know. Well, I'm not sick of looking at you yet. Perfect. Then I'm hoping you'd like to join me for a party at the lodge tonight. Saw some signs for it on our way home. I will absolutely party for surezies. Wow, okay. I'd love to party with you. Right. Meet you at the lodge at 9. Yeah. It's a... Can we even call it that? Date? Formal outfit event. Or that's at least what the sign says. I'll dress to impress them. You shut the door and count to 3 before letting out an excited squeal. Did Blake just invite me on a date? I don't know. You tell me. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Much love and appreciation. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Check out the description of the video. You know what to do. It's there on the screen. And, yeah, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Without further ado, catch y'all later. Peace out.